You can come over here, I'll show you. The Jeep now has a new windshield. No cracks, looks great. And of course on our way home, it's already tattered up with bugs, of course. Welcome back to the journey, friends. So this is actually something that we had purchased. It wasn't sent to us or whatnot. And if you would like to get your own, I'll actually put down our Amazon affiliate link down in the description. Go check it out. But this is going to get us started with our chickens. Let me flip you around and show you what we got.
Thank you.
So boom, we got 2 boxes. It actually said that we had gotten our shipment. Someone's happy.
I am. It's his penthouse.
Yeah, it's my penthouse. It's my dog house, right?
It's your bird house. Not a dog house.
Nah, not a dog house. So this is actually, it's 2 boxes of awesomeness. So this is going to be our chicken coop and chicken run. And this holds up to how many birds again?
7?
4 to 6.
6? 10? I'm playing.
Right? 4 to 6. So this is just for a beginner, right? And because we still have not finished the area over there with the fencing. That will be coming soon, along with the barn and a whole bunch of other things, along with the house, along with this, along with that, along with this, along with that, right? We kind of know how that goes, but I need to move these away from the door somewhere over yonder ways by the shop, and then we'll get to putting them together. Willow, what are you doing? You sitting on my lap?
I did it.
I'm sitting at the computer trying to do stuff. What are you doing? What are you doing?
No.
You're helping me do editing? That's what you're doing? Okay. Well, back to work. All right, here we are, actually day 2 or into the next day, because we just did not get back out here to put this thing together. But kiddo's here playing. She's actually waiting for a friend to come over.
Yeah.
We actually have some folks coming over to grab some stuff. And if you guys actually had a chance to watch the Daily Scuttlebutt, you know what I'm talking about. All the metal and such that's up in the front that Dad had set aside. But we're gonna go ahead and jump over here. So I think we can just build it right here, baby. What do you think? Just build it right here and then we'll move it? Yeah. 'Cause it's not that big. I don't think it's that heavy.
Okay, if you don't think it's that heavy, then I guess.
Yeah, I think we'll be okay.
Okay, well, let's check the dimensions then.
Okay, so, well, as you can see right here is a lot of sun, no shade, and it is a hot one today. So I'm gonna go ahead and move these boxes over here, because for one, we already know that we want the coop to be over in this area.
Spinach and cheese.
I don't think we know 100% certain where yet. On the phone, she always calls when we're in the middle of working. Probably hear her in the background.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and move the boxes over here, because as you see, it's shade, and it actually feels like 20 degrees cooler over here. So we will go ahead and set everything up here. We'll try to stay out of the way of the swings. That way the kiddos can play on the swings, right? But we are thinking over here, either putting it this way, which we in turn would have to move all of that, or putting it this way, and then we can have them be right here. It's kind of on a downhill slope, not super steep. This area does not hold water. It doesn't really have water coming through it, right? So one of the big reasons why we want to move the dogs, because part of the area where they are at up here towards the front does have water that flows through there and holds water, and that's why we're trying to get them moved over here. But we're not doing that today. Today we're doing Chicken Coop. So, but before we can get to doing anything, she needs to stop yippee yapping, and we need to get opening some boxes. So let's go do that. All right, so we're still in process of deciding where we want to put this. She thinks possibly even having it up against this area, because this is a walkway here, and if we utilize the chicken coop to kind of close in this wall here being outside, then the coop would be on that side, the run would be coming this way towards us. But as we're recording, I do believe we have some guests on the property, so let's come up here and see who we can see. All right, well, if y'all recognize this truck, you guys would know who is here. Be picking up some scrap metal along with their trailer. So obviously whenever we first came in, we had a guy that was here inspecting all the power poles and stuff from the work that's been going on down here. He had a flat tire, so didn't get any of that on film, but we went and got him a tire plug. He was parked just a little over here on our property. We have all this metal that we need to get moved, and then once that's done, we'll get back over to building a chicken coop, because we haven't done that yet. So I'll say hi.
Get wet. They'd keep my hands
Hi.
wet. Hi.
Hi. So, all right. No, we've just been sitting around hanging out, shooting the beep. Yep. But now it's time to get to work. So let's get to work.
I'm not going to be picky. I'll haul whatever on.
I'm working so hard. There we go. Unearthed another
in the pond.
big old hole. Probably crawfish, snake, who knows. But anyway,
Yeah, she's in the pond.
all loaded up. It's gonna get strapped down, and then they're gonna be on their way. Cause we still got chicken coop to build. But that's all right. It's always great having friends over for fellowship, even if you don't get any work done. That's what it's all about, right? So, but anyway, we're gonna go ahead and turn off the cameras and get the doing what we do, and then we will be back. Okay, so definitely back over here now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started, just taking some of this stuff apart, getting out of boxes, doing some inventory. May or may not start putting stuff together. Gladys is actually gonna go inside because it's actually already getting to be dinner time, or she needs to start cooking for dinner, because we had a very late breakfast. I guess it's more of a brunch, so we didn't really eat lunch. So it's a brunch and then dinner or supper, however you want to say it. I know some people have breakfast, dinner, supper, right? We say breakfast, lunch, dinner. So, okay, of course the GoPro decided to kill my battery, so I got a fresh one. Let's go ahead and get these boxes opened up and see what our inventory is. box number 2, which decided to fall all on its own as I was walking past it. Normally whenever you see a red ribbon or a ribbon like that, that's attached to a booklet or a hardware bag, so you kind of know where it is in your box. Like I said, the instructions and the bag of stuff, and that's what the ribbon was attached to. Okay, so obviously I did not show all of that unpacking, but this is what we get. And like I said, I'm keeping some of that bigger styrofoam stuff for a future project. But here we go. It doesn't look like a whole lot, but here's all the pieces. I'm gonna go ahead and take the manual and stuff inside because it's getting to be the end of the day. I'm going to go get cleaned up, washed up, get this trash and stuff put away and whatnot. Like I said, Gladys is inside. She's currently cooking dinner, but we're gonna have to wait for the next day, I guess, before we start putting this stuff together, because obviously Gladys wants to help. It's her chickens that's gonna be coming, I guess. Like I said, we do have to wait on that, and then the soonest that we can get over to grab the Brahma, we'll do that as well. But so far I'm liking the color. I do like that. So all right, so here we are into day 3 of trying to get this chicken coop built, but not being able to work on a project because we have friends come over to visit, is even if they're coming here to grab something, right? Yeah, that's one of those that we do not mind not getting a project done. So definitely a big appreciation to Jen and Wiley. For one, bringing the kiddo over so our kiddo had someone to play with. That's kind of, you know, part picking up materials, part hanging out and doing a whole lot of talking. They got a chance to walk around and see the property and such for the first time, so it was greatly, you know, appreciative, because our kiddo, right, she gets bored very easily, and she's always trying to find something to keep her occupied, whether it be Legos, talking to herself with her stuffed animals, or just stuff like that. So actually having another child here to play with is always helpful. But anyway, Gladys does want to help me with this, but she's still doing schoolwork with the little one. So with that, yes, she's going to be doing schoolwork all summer because she's still pretty far behind, and it never fails once she gets into the math portion. She hates doing math, and she fights and argues and all those things. So that's one of the topics that she just does not like to do. So I always try to tell her, hey, if you're going to be doing, you know, English, science, all these different things, do math last, because that's the one that if she starts off with math, they normally only do schoolwork for a couple hours, and then Gladys is just done. She's like, nope, I can only handle so much, and then she's done. So, but that's okay, because then I get to help, right? But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and jump back into doing some of this wood cladding over here. I'm probably not gonna record any of that, but just know that we are gonna get back to this. I'm just waiting on a woman. That's what I'm always doing, right? Waiting on a woman. So anyway, see you in a bit. Okay, so far I've been rather impressed with this of construction and packaging and labeling and all that until now. Want to tell them what's going on?
Yeah, the holes don't align.
Yeah.
So that's where we're wrong. We're gonna have to drill another hole on the bottom, and it's for all 4 sides that has that problem.
Yeah, it's off enough, so we're gonna go ahead and put in the top bolt, tighten it down, and then I'm gonna get my drill and drill bit, and I'm gonna come in from the inside, basically go through the hole that's in the frame.
Yeah.
And if needed, we can always throw on a washer because it does have enough. That comes out.
It's close, yeah.
But I mean, the head on these bolts, I think is big enough that with the other hole coming through there, it's going to cover it up regardless.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're going to set y'all on a quick break, and I'm going to go grab the stuff I need.
Yeah.
And we'll be back. We will be back. Blah.
Words are hard.
All right, problem solved. So now we're moving on. And yes, those bottom holes were off by at least a 1/4 of an inch, if not like 3/8. It was quite a bit. But anyway, moving on. So baby, what did you do?
I put the lug on the wrong side. Come on.
She's like, no, it's on the right side. I was like, no, it's not. Because it's in the way.
It's all right. I only needed to put the screws in there anyways. I gotta put the tray around.
That's Kay. The sun shines on a dog's butt every so often.
Whatever. Your swampy butt.
So, as you can see, we're just about getting there.
Got there. That's hot.
Yeah, it's warm out. It is warm out.
It would have been a lot easier if we would have opened it from the back and not from the front.
I've decided to go ahead and break out my drill.
I wonder why.
We're getting tired of pushing screws around. Ground.
thinking is
Uh-oh.
I want to put this close to the dogs. Why do I want to put it close to the dogs, babe? Like dogs' kennels?
Well, she says to get them used to the chickens. So.
And the chickens to get used to our dogs, because I'm banking at least 2 of them being, you know, our chicken guard dogs.
Yeah, which we've already said that Spirit and Whiskey, the 2 furry black dogs, are supposed to be our livestock guardian dogs.
So that's what we're hoping for.
Put that.
Go ahead.
Board
Go.
in.
Put it in there. I already slipped it in.
Put that bottom board in.
Yes, like this. Is it like this? Is it right here? Is it go down? Yeah. There we go.
Oh, it's gonna go flush to these, which this uses a different screw, I think.
It is flushed.
Un momento, because that uses a P2 screw. I don't have the P2 screws in my hand.
Okay. There you go. Yeah. Look at that. That's kind of cracked right there.
That baffle needs to come up some.
What? This one? Yeah. All the way up?
Yeah, just flush with the bottom. Right there is good.
Okay. Then that means that's still living space down there for that.
Yeah, well, it's more for the
Okay.
tray.
All right.
So the tray has the backstop.
Okay.
But we're also going to reinforce with some metals on the outside of this thing.
Let's see. Oh. There we go. Yeah. Oh, you're split up.
Yeah, it's also nice too that the gates on this are on one side, because these both open up.
And the way we're laying out this.
And it puts the gate side away from the dogs.
Okay, so. Yeah. Well, that's a screw. It screws in there already. Oh, no, it's not.
No,
You're
it
right.
should not be.
Okay.
It should not be.
Put the bottom one first if you can. There we go. Perfect. Not bad for our first little chicken coop.
And like I've said before, you know, if you are looking for a beginner's chicken coop, I did get this from Amazon, and I will provide that link down in the description.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
All right, kiddo. Babe, hubby, Wubby, Yeti, everything. Young and spry. I can't put this together.
Just because I act like a kid doesn't mean you get to call me kiddo.
I know, right? Right there. You gotta squeeze yourself in here. There we go. Like I told him, I'm gonna test out this fencing.
I mean, it is pretty thick hardware cloth that's
Yeah.
on these units. It's not real thin chicken wire.
Yeah.
So, next is the door. The door.
The door.
The door.
The door. The door.
I mean, move the people so they're not just sitting there staring right into your butt.
I know, right? There you go.
I mean, I like this site.
Hey,
Don't get me wrong.
Their thing.
We're a family channel. Well, hey, I'm a family channel, but
And you're a sailor. I got it.
I'm also a retired Navy.
I
Cut.
can't wait.
coming from the one I normally gotta beep out her language.
Beep. Damn saint.
Yeah. Sure you are. We probably would have been done with this already if I would have used the drill from the beginning.
But he wanted to use it by hand.
But I like
Which is fine, yeah.
I like using hand tools. It does not require this. I just wanted to also show you that you don't need it.
Yeah.
But it is recommended in the book.
Willow,
But if you like using hand tools like I do,
this is not for you, Willow, okay?
use hand tools.
Not for Willow Ivy.
All right, now I got the tops.
Yeah.
So it does not have like any type of latch system on
We're
these
gonna
top
have to
ones,
get one.
but is that because these don't get screwed down? Just one side of this gets screwed down.
So it's every other one that gets
Yeah.
screwed.
And then this is also probably leave a gap for your top. So I'd rather it leave or
Okay.
overhang that
Can
side.
you scoot that side in, please? A bit. Thank you. Oh, gosh. I'm having problems here.
You are.
All right, let's close this in. That's fine if it has to be closed all the way. There. Right there's fine. Start where you have to start over there. Flush it in. Flush it.
I'm flush on this side.
Okay.
Okay, so we're done. I think the camera shut itself off. It overheated just a little bit.
Too hot. Too
But
hot.
we did change it up a little bit. Well, Gladys wanted to change it up a little bit from the instructions because this actually had, so as you can see, this does overhang a little bit on the side. So originally in the instructions, it shows this going all the way underneath the roof. But then whenever you do that, it would cause that roof to sit up like this, causing a gap in your roof. So we wanted that to sit more like that. So we brought this to this side, and we also flipped this around 180 to where it opens on the side closest to the building.
So that we're
to the
able to have access to open the gates. in
Right, to be able to open that, because it did have the opening on this side. And then we did the same thing with this one. This one got flipped around to where now the opening is here. So basically every other one, just to help accommodate with, you know, if we need to throw some stuff in here to be able to rake that out, get that out, and then put new stuff in. And then same thing, right? Once they're in the run, if we need to clean out the coop, then we put them in the run, close the doors, and then we can open up this. You lock it in place, nice and safe. Be able to come in here, clean this out, get it access to whatever you need. But to clean out the bottom, you can also slide that out from outside. So this does have the little latch. You're opening your latch, and then this can actually be slid out here to be able to clean that out, whatnot, if you don't want to open it all up. And then you have nice little vents where they're nice and vented during the heat of the day, summers, and then obviously you also have access to your nesting boxes. If I can get this open, there we go.
On both sides.
Yeah, and then it's the same on both sides, so you have access there, or opening up from here and going in that way if you wanted to. But there you go. Look, Bug's already checking it out. Get out there.
My home.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, Bugs are gonna be
Yeah,
scared when those chickens come.
Once the chickens get here, they won't be in there much longer. But what do you think about it?
I like it. I like it. It's a start.
Yeah.
It is. It is. I'm gonna get what, like 4 chickens
Yeah, I think we're gonna start with 4
and the Brahma.
and the Brahma, but we're gonna have to make something else for the Brahma.
I don't
Which
think the Brahma.
the one Brahma can stay in here by itself, you know, for the meantime, and then once we get the other thing built
Yeah.
for him, then he'll go to his own thing, and then we'll put the 4, because we want to get the Easter eggers.
Yes.
That's our goal, right?
Yes. Yes,
And,
it is. I don't know, maybe the Brahma can chill with one of the dogs and one of the...
Yeah, right. Put them in over here in the dog pen.
Like, yeah.
And there we go. Whiskey was out here joining us today.
Yep, she's...
So we can't let all 3 of them out at the same time, otherwise they run off the property. Can't control all 3 of them.
Well, it's because Lila likes to, you know,
Yeah.
show them
Well,
places to go.
this one was trying being by herself, but I had to yell at her.
And now she knows she's staying here.
Still gotta give them freedoms to run around a little bit till we can get their bigger area taken care of.
I need to get them some sheep shears.
Yeah.
It's a sheep
Yeah,
shaver thing, because...
I know those things are gonna have to save up for that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, those things are
That Walmart stuff does
cheap.
not work.
No, it doesn't.
That Walmart stuff does not work. I've sharpened those so many times just to get it to work on Willow.
But all right, well, took us 3 days, but we got it done.
Yes.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, falling in on the journey for the day. This probably won't even be up until Saturday, more than likely.
Yep. It's a good chicken coop to begin with. Yeah, it's got a little things that we had to go do to help and fix it,
Yeah.
but not a lot. We'll see how this chicken...
Well, it's only that one thing per the instructions, only that one thing that was messed up.
Yeah.
And it was a very easy fix. I was able to drill 4 new holes, done.
And done.
And
Yeah.
that was it.
See how it works with the chickens. Let's
Yeah.
see if they like it.
We'll see. So that's it. Make sure you're getting down to the description. If you're new here and you made it this far, it'd be greatly appreciated if you give us that thumbs up and subscribe. Share us out, help us grow. And then you have the video over here to check out. Got the playlist for the whole year on my side, icons at the top. Make it easy to subscribe both here and to the side channel. And then last but not least,
Always thank a veteran at every chance you get.
not only on Veterans Day.
And we'll see you on the next one.
There
Bye,
you go.
guys. Come on, turn it off.